Welcome back to another week of What's for Dinner. So we are starting out with an Arby's copycat night. So I've got 2 cups of beef broth here. I just use the Knorr bouillon to make up my broth. It's just so much easier. I'm going to put that in a skillet and just let that come to a boil. And then we're going to add a cornstarch slurry to make it more of a gravy. Oh, I guess I added Worcestershire sauce too. But I like this more of a gravy so that whoever wants to can dip their sandwich into the au jus sauce. It's basically au jus, but I'm just making my own, so it's not quite au jus, but either way, it's delicious. And then I just get the Hillshire Farms thinly sliced roast beef. We've gotten different brands, and I've gotten it from the deli, and we just really prefer the Hillshire Farms. With this, I'm also going to make some curly fries. Arby's has the frozen curly fries, so I'm just making that, and these are delicious. We actually really love these, and they taste very, very similar. And then the kids wanted some chicken nuggets. Actually, I think the girls wanted chicken nuggets because Liam ended up eating 2 sandwiches, so I just made the girls some chicken nuggets. And then we served this with some broccoli. There was some cheese sauce on the side. And then they also have the Arby's sauce. So yeah, this dinner was delicious and definitely a favorite. Next, I had some chicken that I put in the freezer. This is actually the sweet and sour chicken that I had made a few videos ago. And I just froze the leftovers. However, the chicken was a little bit spicy, so I basically just pulled out everything that I could from my fridge to try and make it sweeter without using sugar. So I've got some strawberry jelly here. I'm just shaking it up with some water, making sure I get everything out of it. And then I also had some honey barbecue. I was doing the same thing too. And I just put this in my crock pot at around 1 o'clock. I cooked it on low until it was warmed. When it was time to cook dinner, the chicken it was very saucy. So I decided to go ahead and strain it because I'm going to put these in wonton wraps like I do my sausage stars. So I didn't want all that liquid. So I just strained it into another bowl and got as much liquid out as I possibly could without hindering any of the flavor. Next, I'm just going to fill up my muffin tin with my wonton wrappers. I'm going to put the chicken in the wraps, and then I'm going to top it with some mozzarella cheese. And this is going to go in the oven at 400 for about 8 to 9 minutes. You just want to make sure that your wonton wrappers are cooked through. Here's what it looks like when it came out. We served this with some mac and cheese and some broccoli, and then we had some ranch on the side to dip it. Next night was a new recipe to me. It is beef and broccoli soup. So basically like vegetable beef soup, but adding some barley. I think I said broccoli earlier, but I meant barley. So I'm just browning up some hamburger, and I seasoned with my normal seasonings: onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper. And then when the ground beef was almost all the way done, I added some onions. These are onions that I keep in my freezer. And it's been very, very convenient for me because I hate chopping onions. My eyes always water and I just hate it. I'm also going to go ahead and chop up some potatoes. I'm leaving the skins on just because that's how we prefer them in a soup. I did wash them very, very well. And then to my potatoes in my pot, I'm going to add my beef mixture. And I think I ended up adding some garlic too. I don't remember, but looks like there's garlic in there. And then I'm adding 4 cups of beef broth, again using that beef bouillon from Knorr. And then I'm going to put in a cup or 8 ounces of tomato sauce. Had this in my freezer as well. Needed to get it used up. So I'm going to add that too. And then we're going to add a bag of mixed vegetables. So at this point, you're just wanting your potatoes to get cooked through. The mixed vegetables are basically cooked. They're just frozen. So you just want to make sure that everything is cooked through. So we're going to heat this up to boil. I'm going to cover it and wait for the potatoes to get done. Meanwhile, I've got some Rhodes dinner rolls that I set out to rise earlier that day. I'm going to throw those in the oven. These dinner rolls are so delicious. If you've not tried them yet, definitely do it. It's in an orange bag. And again, they're called Rhodes. And then after the potatoes were done, I've got a cup of barley here. I'm going to throw that in, and the box said to cook it for 10 minutes, but I ended up cooking it for probably like 20 minutes. It just wasn't quite getting to where I wanted it, but it turned out fine after I cooked it. I did not know that I liked barley. I used to get it all the time, and I guess I like it. So here is what our dinner looked like this night. This was absolutely delicious, and I highly recommend that you try.